Hello dear student. Today we will study about how to write a very large number or a very small number in the standard form, which is also known as the scientific notation. So if a number given like say 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, this is a very large number, you can see. By putting some more zeros we can make it even larger. So this is a very large number. How to write it in the standard form? We know that if the decimal of the given number is not appearing, means decimal is not written in the given number, means the decimal lies just to the right of the ones place. Means for this number the decimal is here, and after the decimal all the digits will become 0, 0, 0 as usual. We know how to write down this number in the standard form, or maybe if the number is very small like 0.0000000, say fill one more zero here also, and then 2, 4, 5. This is a very small number, and this one is a very large number, very small number. How to write such numbers in the standard form, that is what we are going to learn today. So any number written in the form of n multiplied by 10 raised to the power m, where n is a number from 1 and less than 10, means n will be any number greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10, and m is any integer, means m is any integer. It may be positive or negative, because we know that an integer may be positive or negative. 0 is also an integer, but if you write 0 then the value of 10 raised to the power 0 will become 1. So the number itself will be in the standard form. Now see, we are going to write this one in the standard form. How to write down? Since this number is very large and the decimal point is lying here, you will have to write this number in the form of n multiplied by 10 raised to the power m, so that n will become a number lying between 1 and 10, means it will be always less than 10 but greater than or equal to 1. How to make it like that? We will shift this decimal point to just after one digit, means here, so that we will get the number like this: 1.23, and just after the non-zero digits gets over after the decimal point, writing zeros after that is useless, so we will not write all these zeros. Now multiplied by 10, what should be the value of m? So the value of m is found like this. See, by how many places you have shifted the decimal point to the left side? You have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By 9 places we have shifted the decimal point to the left side. So in place of m you should write here 9, means power will become 9. Remember one thing, when you shift the decimal point from right to left side, power will come positive. means 9 places we have shifted to the left side, so the power will become plus 9. Suppose if you shift the decimal point from left to right, then power will become negative. This one you have to remember. Like for this one, you see the example number 2. How to write this one in the standard form. So to write this number, which is a very small number, in the standard form, we have to write this in the form of n multiplied by 10 raised to the power m, such that n will be a number lying between 1 and 10, and m will be any integer. So what to do? We have to make n such a number lying between 1 and 10. What is the process? Process is that you now have to shift the decimal point to the right side, and you have to keep it just after the first non-zero digit. Just after the first non-zero digit, means 2 is a non-zero digit, so after this we will place the decimal point, means this decimal will be shifted and will be kept here. So what will you get the number? 2.45. you write here 2.45 multiplied by 10. you write multiplied by 10. Now what should be the power of 10? You see, you will have to count that by how many places have you shifted the decimal point. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By 9 places we have shifted the decimal point to the right side, and you know, when you shift it to the right side, you have to give the power in negative, so power will be minus 9. It is the standard form of this number, which is very small, and this is the standard form of this number, which is very large. In both of the two numbers, you can see this number is lying between 1 and 10. Here also 2.45 is also lying between 1 and 10. M is an integer, you can see here 9 and minus 9 both are integers. So this is how we write the very large numbers or very small numbers in the standard form. For the numbers which are neither very large nor too small, we don't need to write them in the standard form, but if you want, we can write them also in the standard form. Now we will take some questions from the exercise 12.2. This is exercise 12.2. I am going to take the first question. First question is, express the following numbers in the standard form. We have been given 5 numbers, out of which 2 are very small and 3 are very large numbers. I will take 2 from that. First one, exercise 12.2. Question number 1 of 1. What is the given number? Given number is here 2415 and 6 zeros are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can count how many zeros are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how to write this number in the standard form? You see, if the decimal is not expressed in the given number, means you have to consider that the decimal is at the end of all the digits, means here. So how to write this number in the standard form? You will have to shift the decimal to the place just after the first digit. So you will get 2.415. Since the non-zero digits are over here, we will not write all those remaining zeros, and then you write multiplied by 10 raised to the power. What should be the power? You will have to count that by how many places have you shifted the decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the power will be 9. This is the required standard form of the given number. Now I will take question number 2. You can see question number 2 has a very small number, and how many zeros are there? Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros, and then after 2 1. You write here 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros, and after that we will write 2 1. Okay, 2 1. We now have to write down this number in the standard form. How to write? We will shift the decimal point to the right side and we will place it just after the first non-zero digit, means after 2. So what you will get, you have to shift the decimal point till here and you have to keep it here. So you will get 2.1 multiplied by 10 raised to the power. By how many places did you shift the decimal point? You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So power will be 10, but you have shifted the decimal point to the right side, so you will put the power in negative. Remember, you may be confused from the word what I am using, left, right, when to put, means when to shift the decimal point to the right side, power will be negative. When you shift the decimal point to the left side, power will be positive. So that is not the actual way. Actually, when the number is very large, power will be positive. When the number is very small, power will be negative. That is also another way you can remember. Now we have understood that how to write the numbers in the standard form, means very large number or very small numbers in the standard form. I have solved 2 questions for you, question number 1 and 2 of question number 1. The remaining 3 questions I expect you will solve by yourself. And exercise 12.2, question number 2, we will now see the reverse question. Reverse question means that the numbers which are given in the standard form, we will have to write now in the usual form. Like you see question number 2, 1. What is the given number? You can see 4.12 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 5. 4.12 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 5. That is here. So how to write this number in the usual form? To write the number in the usual form, we will see the reverse process. Reverse process means, what is the power? Power is plus 5. So you have to shift the decimal point to the right side by 5 places. But here, after the decimal point, we find there are only 2 places. So for the remaining places, we will place 0. That means 4, 1, 2. Since we are shifting the decimal point to the right side by 5 places and we have here only 2 places, so 3 zeros we will add by ourselves, and then we will get the usual form of the given number, which is in the standard form 4.12 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 5. Since the power is 5, that's why we have shifted the decimal point to the right side by 5 places, but the digits given after the decimal point are only 2, so we have added 3 zeros by ourselves and then place the decimal point here. If you write the decimal point or you don't write the decimal point, you know it is considered always for the decimal to lie at the end of the number. So you can write and you can leave it as it is. This is only the usual form of the number. Another example I am taking. Question number 3 I will take now, which is 4.175 into 10 raised to the power minus 5. Question number 3, this is 4.175. 4.175 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 5. 10 raised to the power minus 5. So I have written the question here, you can see. We will now write this number in the usual form, which is already written in the standard form. So you can see the power is minus 5 now. So we will shift the decimal point to the left side, then it will go in the usual form. So what is the power? Minus 5. So you have to shift the decimal point by 5 places to the left side, but you can see there is only one place, that is 4. So 4 zeros you will have to add to make it totally 5 places. Means you will write 0 0 0 0 and 4 1 7 5. You can see the decimal point was here after 4. Now you will have to shift it to the left side by 5 places. So there should be 5 digits, but we have only 1 digit. That's why we have added 4 digits. Now 4 zeros. 1 2 3 4 5. Now the decimal will come here, and then what you will get will be the usual form. Hence it is over. I expect all of you will solve the exercise 12.2 completely by yourself now. The remaining questions only, and that's all over. Thank you.